All right, everyone. We're talking Chicago Bears, episode 3.
The Bears.
The Bears.
They
went 8-8 last year. I wouldn't quite say a rebuild mode, but they do got a lot of team needs. They've only got $26.3 million to work with.
They've only got 3 starters.
Right. They only got 3 starters potentially leaving free agency. So, yeah.
But they have a lot of free agents.
Right. They got a lot of free agents. A lot of those guys are backups. Clinton Dix is a pretty big one. Danny Trevathan, linebacker, and then Patrick Scales,
He's a long snapper. Yeah, so that's not.
So they kind of are retaining a lot of the current talent that they have. Mm-hmm. But their needs are tight end, O-line, wide receiver, quarterback, safety, and defensive back, which Clinton Dix is a safety. They could re-sign him and kind of clear that up, but you still are in need of all the rest.
Well, the biggest thing is they only have 7 draft picks. Mm-hmm. There's no first round, 2 second round, no third round. They have 2 sixth rounds, and then probably a couple in the 7th.
Yeah, their first draft pick is 43, followed by 50. So they got a couple, 7 picks away.
There could be starters in that area, but they're paying a lot of money. Some of the defensive players on that team are making quite a bit of money.
Khalil Mack,
Eddie Jackson,
and I think that's why they're struggling on offense because I don't know.
They're trying to be a defensive team like they have been in past years, but the league is changing a little bit.
I think they went and got Khalil Mack, and they thought they were ready to contend because they did good for that 1 year, and then it kind of fell apart last year a little bit. And Trubisky,
that's why we said quarterback, maybe not.
I know a lot of Bears fans aren't sold on him.
Right. Is Trubisky going to continue to develop, or is it time to just call? I say give him 1 more year, but if he does not perform this year, you walk away.
I'd say give him this year.
Right. Then you walk away if he doesn't perform.
I think they're going to kind of pull like a Tennessee Titan. They'll sign something like whether it be Mariota. Mm-hmm. They'll sign some kind of Dalton, some kind of veteran.
I was going to say Andy Dalton you're kind of hearing that in the news that Cincinnati wants to get out of Andy Dalton's contract. Chicago Bears could be a willing.
So that'll be something where
participant in that.
It's that fire. If he plays crappy, then he's gone. Mm-hmm. And it could be like the Tannehill thing. A different quarterback might be able to
kind of reignite the offense a little bit. I know.
I mean, they got David Montgomery. I don't know anything. I mean,
Trey Burton, that's the tight end, I think.
Yeah, Gabriel, is he with them?
He's a free agent. Mm-hmm. They've got Allen Robinson.
Mm-hmm. Allen Robinson.
That's one I was trying to think of him. But, I mean, as far as the position that they're in,
their defense is stacked.
Yeah, the defense is really good.
For the most part.
Offense is definitely lacking. I don't really know. I mean, you got $26 million. I don't know if they can make a splash with that. Signing Dix and Trevathan back.
I've heard rumors about a Khalil Mack trade. Now,
right?
I don't know.
Maybe Mack for Dalton.
It's kind of. I've heard the Redskins. Maybe possibly swapping that second pick. Deal with. They'd probably end up taking that Chase Young.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But
I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of like, with the Bears, they're kind of in the same position that Oakland was.
Mm-hmm.
You're paying Mack all that money. Is he really making that big of a difference?
Right. One guy doesn't make the defense.
Yeah, this last year I don't think he had as big of an impact as he did. Because this is that was his, second year there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was getting more double-teamed, triple-teamed, and they really don't have that other guy on the other side of him.
Right. That's what you were saying if they go after that second pick, but what are you going to have to give up to get Chase Young? I mean, it would definitely give Mack that guy on the other side, but at the same time, you might be giving something up.
To be honest with you, I don't. If I was Washington or something, I wouldn't do that because you're getting a young guy with Chase Young that you don't have to pay a lot of money to.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I mean, he could end up being your cornerstone. Your Ryan Kerrigan or somebody along those lines.
J.J. Watt.
Yeah. They're comparing him to the Boses, right? I mean,
Right.
That's pretty much what they've been saying. But I don't know. They're in a situation where I think they'll be in third place again.
Yeah. They were 8-8 last year, I think.
If they can spark something with the offense and get the offense, because Kyle Long, he retired.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the thing too. I mean, the defense was holding up their end, but I think
it depends on Trubisky.
A defense can only hold you for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you give up points, it's going to happen.
They went 8-8 last year. I'll give them 9-7. I don't see them dominating the NFC North by any means.
Yeah.
I can see them in third place, right there at 9-7 or 8-8 again.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see them.
reality.
I can see them getting maybe an upset, maybe a win versus like Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those weird ones that happens.
I think it all depends on the quarterback situation. I mean,
Right.
if Trubisky, I just don't. From what
You're
I've
not
seen,
sold on him.
From what I've seen, I just He reminds me of Christian Ponder when we had Christian Ponder.
Yeah.
Just not, and you can tell he's just not that caliber.
He's just not that guy.
I mean, then you can it's a double-edged sword because they kind of say, does he really have anything around him?
No.
Mm-hmm. Other than Robinson.
But good quarterbacks can make anything happen.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he'll end up being there this year, but
yeah.
I think it'll end up getting taken over by another outside quarterback.
But where they're picking, I don't see him getting a quarterback.
Right. I don't see him getting a quarterback there, but that's why I kind of said, give Trubisky one more year, and this is kind of make or break.
Yeah.
If Trubisky doesn't get it done this year, then you're back in the hunt for a quarterback next year.
And if you do bad this year, hey, you might get Trevor Lawrence.
Right. Yeah. And if you do bad enough,
So, now we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think third place somewhere.
Yep.
Like you said, 8-8.
I'd say about
Same.
third.
All right. Well, that's all
That's
we got.
it for the Bears.
Bear down.
Peace out. Like and subscribe.